Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Big T Anderson, and this is First Time by Star Wars Rocks My Socks. If you're new here, let me go over the rules. I read fan fictions like this, hopefully with a little bit more dramatic emphasis to it. If you enjoyed it, you can have a comment here. You can go through the links, and you can tell me what you think. You can tell the author what you think. You can read some more of their work. Great time to be had by all, and let's begin. Asami didn't know why she felt nervous about sleeping with Korra for the first time. Spirits, it's not like it was even the first time they'd slept next to each other. They'd slept side by side on their trip to the spirit world. But that was different, Asami reasoned. They'd slept under the rustling trees, on soft grass, tucked into their own sleeping bags. A bed was something a lot different. Something more intimate. And that made Asami's head swim with excitement and an odd nervousness. Sure, they'd kissed in the spirit world, and that had solidified their relationship. They'd put on the label. They were girlfriends, together. Not gal pals, just to get that out there. But still, Asami couldn't help the nervousness that rippled through her body when she changed into her nightwear in the bathroom. She'd happily undress in front of Korra in her room, but she knew how awkward Korra could be. Asami smiled, shaking her head in amusement, as she thought about their date that occurred barely 2 hours previous. Awkward and nervous, Korra was certainly amusing. The raven-haired woman checked herself in the mirror quickly. She ruffled her hair back and the sides, leaning forward to get a closer look at her face. And she'd removed the makeup she usually wore. She knew Korra loved it when she looked natural, but her damn nerves made her doubt everything. Who even gets nervous about sleeping in the same bed as their girlfriend? Everything okay in there? Yeah, sure, I'll be 2 seconds. Taking one last deep, precious breath, Asami opened the door. She shut it quietly behind her, desperately trying to think of something to say, to hide how nervous she felt. All that came out was a barely coherent mumble about not being able to button up her nightshirt. Asami observed the younger girl silently while slowly walking over to the bed. Korra was propped up by pillows, sat in the middle, but slightly to the right. The Avatar was wearing a slightly oversized, sleeveless tank that showed off Korra's muscles. The CEO almost wanted to laugh. Korra clearly had something against sleeves. Not that she was complaining. Asami would happily stare at Korra's arms all day and night. But she scratched her head nervously and shot her hand down faster than lightning when she realized she was displaying her anxiousness to Korra. So, do you have a side? Korra smirked lovingly at her and shuffled a little more, patting the empty spot beside her. No, I usually go for the middle, but I don't want to push you off. She paused and looked up at her. Do you have a side? Asami shook her head, giggling at the look on Korra's face. The dark-haired woman climbed in beside Korra, who had already slid down into the pillows tucked under the blankets. Asami, willing herself to just man up and get a grip of herself, shuffled down until she was eye level with the Avatar. Shall I grab the light? She asked quietly, captivated by Korra's shining blue eyes. And Korra smiled almost excitedly and shook her head. I was planning on talking with my wonderful girlfriend for a bit before we go to sleep. A sudden confidence came over Asami, and she leaned forward, stopping inches away from Korra's face, lips barely touching. I was planning on doing a little more than talking. Nervousness forgotten, Asami leaned forward and pressed her lips to Korra's, pale hands cupping Korra's warm face, and Asami's heart leapt when she felt Korra smile into the kiss. So, that was first time. Now, I have been taking, some people may find this a little slower. I'm going to try and handle these a little bit slower in my cadence. Hopefully you enjoy that. Sorry about moving all the fanfictions to the later part of the month. My health has unfortunately taken a hit. So I did lose a lot of energy in the first, up until, I think right now, I'm doing this on the 12th. So I had to switch my art and fanfiction videos around just so I can do that. My art videos were already, they're pretty easy to set up. Fanfiction ones are a lot more of an effort. So Sorry, usually I try to stagger them out. So in this case, we're just going to have a lot of fan fictions moving forward. Hopefully no one minds. If you enjoyed the work, hit the links down below. Tell the author, Star Wars Rocks My Socks, what you think. Read more of their work. Hopefully you enjoy that. I'm just Schmucky Duck reading it here. Tell me what you think. You have a good one. Ta-ta for now.